Hi, I'm Nick from NME and we're here at Glastonbury at Arcadia. You're usually going to see the spider here, but it's 2019, the spider's gone. What's this?
This is the beginning of a new journey for us. Yeah.
And this is Pangea. Can you tell us a little bit about Pangea?
That's right, yeah, Pangea. I mean, for us, we wanted to move on from the spider and do something new, so Pangea was kind of about going back to the beginning. Obviously, in the beginning, the spider was a giant tripod that we hung aerialist from and started making a show. And then that, over time, evolved to become a spider. Hundreds of people got involved, from people we met at the festival and everything else. So we wanted to start a new journey, and we thought the best place to start was making a new structure that could take over the sky, but really up in the game and going as big as we could. Obviously, we used to have a few thousand people. Now we have 50, 60,000 people in the field. So this machine can kind of reach right out over the top of everybody. So it's the foundation stone for years to come.
And we've heard a little bit about this crane, the fact that it was at Bristol Docks. You kind of made the effort for bringing it all the way here. How did that happen?
That's been my world since December, actually, and it was very challenging and a lot of logistics to think about, but fortunately it all happened just about on time. We had to actually cut it up into pieces and small enough to transport on the road, and it's been quite a lot of chaos going on behind the scenes here for quite a few months. I feel like we're trying to push the boundaries in new ways that we haven't before, and there's a ton of effects out here. There's loads of brand new stuff configured in a completely different way. The crane itself can move, which is really, really exciting, and it's a huge thing to have moving around in the sky. So we're all just excited to switch it on.
And Pangea is the original supercontinent when all the landmass was one. So we're kind of represents us going back to the beginning, but it also represents us taking over the space. Pretty much as the cosmos, and we got a planet in the middle, and we got an amazing moon from Luke Durham coming that's going to orbit around it at various times, and we got some amazing projections, which is really exciting. I think it's a really good year for that sort of stuff, and there'll be the big flames and there'll be the big rave and the big party, but there'll also be some quite beautiful, calm moments that we hopefully just get to appreciate a little bit, this bit of rock that we're cruising around on.
And we've seen a little bit of the lineup. We've got Carl Cox. Who else can we expect over the weekend?
We got a massive lineup this year, and we've got Jamie Jones, Fatboy Slim, He's Everything. Who else we got?
We've got Bicep, Andy C. Yeah, it's huge actually. We're really proud of the lineup this year. Really, lots of really good collaborations, some interesting back-to-backs, and we've the DJ booth up there is really, really different to the Spider. It's much lower to the crowd, and I can't wait to see how it goes down.
They're really exciting, the effects here, because some of the DJs are used to playing in a fairly dark room, and they get here, and not only we've got back-to-back, so we've got a couple of people in the booth. We then got, on the structure, you've got crane drivers and riggers and performers, and then in the front of house you've got another 20 people pushing buttons, levers, all sorts of stuff. So it's like a big jam, really, of a big audio-visual band. It's quite exciting, and you never know how it's going to go until it all comes together, and then of course you add the crowd, you don't know what you got, so it's totally experimental.
I'm all right thinking it's going to stay here for the next 5 years, is that right?
We're going to keep working on it for the next 5 years, and the structure's going to live on the farm, so that's great. That means we can really go to town.